Welcome Virgo to your weekly reading. This is for the 13th to the 20th of January. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Virgo, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at the area you should focus on. Thirdly, we will look at your possible challenges, if any. We will then look at messages and advice from Spirit, and finally, the possible outcome of the week. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If the messages in this reading do not resonate with you, you can go ahead and watch your moon and ascendant sign readings, as they could have more relevant and more applicable insights and information for you. I'm going to start off over here with Nine of Wands, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Let us see what Nine of Wands is for Virgo, please. The Seven of Cups. Virgo, what I am seeing here at the beginning of the week is that you are becoming quite tired regarding waiting for a particular dream to manifest, to come into fruition. Now, this dream, my dear Virgos, I do believe you have had for many months, if not years, and it has just remained up there in the clouds, in the spiritual realm. No matter what you have done, no matter what you have attempted, nothing has worked to make this particular dream come into being. And Nine of Wands tells me that you're reaching a point, my dear Virgos, where you're starting to think, is it actually even worth holding out for this dream? Maybe I should just give up. Maybe I should just move on. And I feel some of my Virgos are quite tempted to do so. However, as you can see, she's holding the wand and there is still a light here, still something shining bright with possibility and hope. So even though, my dear Virgos, you might be starting to think, you know what, I'm going to throw in the towel. I've had enough of waiting for this to happen. Somewhere deep inside you, the light still burns and has not given up. Let us continue, as I'm sure you will get deeper insight as we move along. Now let us see what Nine of Pentacles is all about, that is sitting in the area you should focus on. So we want to see now what Nine of Pentacles is all about for Virgo, please. The Nine of Swords. So now Virgo, we have 3 nines coming out for you, which is very unusual. Now what I'm seeing here, my dear Virgos, is something quite remarkable. You have the possibility this week, my dearest Virgos, to take yourself out of Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords. Now, Nine of Swords is directly related to Nine of Wands. This is the energy I saw of worry and anxiousness. Why isn't it happening for me? I've done whatever I could. I've been meditating. I've been praying. I have been doing affirmations and visualizations, and still nothing has come about. But now you're being asked, my dear Virgos, to focus on the possibility of turning this situation around. Now Virgo, to go from Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords into Nine of Pentacles is exceptionally unusual, and you're being told that you have the possibility of doing it, and it all lies, my dear Virgos, in your hands. And when I say in your hands, it's about what you are thinking about, what you are speaking about, because this is what you are bringing about. So my dear Virgos, it's time to go back to the drawing board. Re-look at this dream. Is it still viable? Is it exactly what you want right now? Do you need to make any tweaks and changes? And then, my dear Virgos, understand that you now have an opportunity to turn this around, to bring yourself into the energy of Nine of Pentacles, which, my dear Virgos, is an abundant and prosperous energy. And it all starts with you, my dear Virgos, you working with your inner wisdom. Take a deep look at what you have been saying and doing. Perhaps you have been quite negative about certain areas of your life, for certain things in your life, and this has been spilling over and affecting what this is. Perhaps, my dear Virgos, this energy has infiltrated completely and has blocked the stream from manifesting. Be very honest with yourself. You need to focus on doing a total turnaround, releasing out of this energy so that you now, my dear Virgos, feel the energy of this dream. You start living the energy of this dream. Think about it, dream about it, so you've got this smile on your face more often than not, because you're already anticipating and living this dream. For example, my dear Virgos, if your dream is to meet new friends and grow your social circle, and it doesn't matter how old you are, because there is this belief that as we get older, it becomes more and more difficult to make friends. But you are longing to find a group of friends that you connect to, that you have a lot in common with, and that you can do things with that you enjoy. And perhaps in the past you've tried a few things and they didn't work out, and so it led to this energy of being quite despondent. This is never going to happen for me. I'm never going to meet new people. I've missed all my opportunities. This would be the week to really come at it with a completely fresh perspective and perhaps acknowledge that you've let a little bit of despondency and negativity creep in. Now, this week, shake it off, my dear Virgos, and start afresh. With this kind of enthusiasm, this kind of anticipation that you're going to get what you have been dreaming and hoping for. Go back to the drawing board. Look at where you can meet new people. Look at activities, hobbies, sports, courses, workshops. What are you interested in? What do you want to learn? And perhaps this week, start, my dear Virgos. Sign up for a new sport. Sign up for a new activity group. Something you love to do, so that even if it might take time to really connect and meet with people, at least you will be enjoying yourself. Take the pressure and the expectation off. Immerse yourself in something you enjoy and be open-hearted and open-minded to whatever comes your way. Because what I am seeing here is the possibility, my dear Virgos, of you turning whatever this represents to you around completely. And you, my dear Virgos, having that smile on your face. And it's coming through this week, so you can do this quite quickly. Strong message coming through there. Now let us move on and see what Temperance is all about. That is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what Temperance is all about for Virgo, please. The Ace of Swords. My dear Virgos, with Temperance and the Ace of Swords coming through here, I do not feel that you're going to have any big challenges coming up this week. What I do see for you, my dear Virgos, is this wonderful energy of understanding of what has happened and really pinpointing what led you to this energy, and now having a lot of ideas and insights on how you're going to turn your life around. And this is what I am seeing. I see you taking this very seriously. This is not something that you're going to do in a wishy-washy way, because with Ace of Swords coming in, there's almost this energy of cutting through the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It's like, that's it, I don't want this energy anymore. It's brought me down to a really low vibration. I mean, Nine of Swords is not easy, my dear Virgos. This is a very anxious energy. And I feel many of you are sick and tired of being in Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords. And so you're going to take this energy of clearing out what no longer works for you and no longer serves you. And you, my dear Virgos, are bringing balance, harmony, and flow back into your life. And this will happen quite naturally as soon as you say no to these energies and you focus on what Nine of Pentacles is for you. As I mentioned, it's a very abundant energy, and it's abundance you are bringing in for yourself. So whether this is abundance in friendship, or abundance in finances, or health, or spirituality, or romantic love, you will work on what this represents to you. Whatever it is, my dear Virgos, this is the week I see you being incredibly serious about it. Let's move on now and see what Three of Cups is all about. That is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what Three of Cups is all about for Virgo, please. The Tower. Spirit is coming in and they want you to know that when you work with that light, that insight, that breakthrough energy that is coming through as a gift from Spirit to you, so you see clearly now, Virgo. You know exactly what's going on. You are aware of what is going on within you, where you might be sabotaging yourself or veering yourself off track. When you now rectify that, and you've got very clear and concise ideas and plans, you are bringing in a tower moment for yourself. But this tower moment is incredibly positive because that light there brings in the lightning here, and the lightning here speaks to us of a transformation. As you can see, once the lightning strikes the bark, the butterflies are released. My dear Virgos, you have the ability now to bring in an epic transformation. This is what we are seeing here into Nine of Pentacles. That smile is yours, my dear Virgos. Spirit also wants you to know that you're not alone. And this is especially for my Virgos who have felt particularly isolated and lonely of late. There are people out there that are waiting to connect with you. Whether these are new friends or your existing friends coming through for you and supporting you. This could be your family. This connection could be new romantic love coming in, or your existing romantic partner supporting you through this process. Spirit wants you to know you are not going to be feeling isolated and alone for much longer. Once this transformation process is in play, you're going to be amazed how quickly, my dear Virgos, you're going to draw the right people to you at the right time. Very positive message. Now let us see what the Magician is all about, that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see now what the Magician is for Virgo, please. The Eight of Pentacles. Virgo, by the end of the week, please anticipate a very big transformation energy to come in. And Virgo, please know it is you that is bringing it about. We saw that right from the beginning, with you now moving out of these two nines into the Nine of Pentacles. Already, I mentioned that you had a big turnabout coming. And now, with the Ace of Swords, the Tower, and the Magician, you must understand how big this is for you. Once this comes into play, my dear Virgos, things in your life will not be the same. And what we are being told is that by the end of the week, you are acknowledging what is playing out for you, and you are taking it on board, and you are working with this energy, As you can see here, she's sitting at what seems to be a desk with all her pens, papers, her quills, looking deeply into her green candle. You, my dear Virgos, are going to come to a deep realization that you have left a really challenging period behind through your focus, your belief, and your understanding that you play a big role in what you bring about in your life. And now, my dear Virgos, with Eight of Pentacles, you are already focusing on new plans, new ideas, what you want to see and bring in your life. You know, Virgo, it's so interesting that when big and dramatic changes happen in our lives and they happen in our favor and we are so involved in them and so committed to them, these energies just naturally slip into our past. You are now focused on planning and building your bright future. Right, let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. So we want to see now what Virgo's angels would like to share with them, please. Big happy changes. So there you have it, my dear Virgos. Your angels have summed up the reading in 3 beautiful, powerful words, confirming everything we have seen and spoken about. So this week, my dear Virgos, please anticipate saying goodbye to Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords. This is now your past. Nine of Pentacles is your future. You are creating this prosperous, abundant energy for yourself. Trust your inner guidance system, your inner wisdom. Co-create and work with Spirit. And before long, my dear Virgos, you are going to be living your big, happy changes. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.